Good morning, guys. It's time for the 35th Daily Bailey. Hope you had a great 2-week vacation and that you've been able to adjust to school as you've gotten back. I just want to take a brief moment here to talk to you about iOS 7, and we actually are going to allow you to download that after school today. So after 4 p.m., iOS 7 will be on your device where you can be prompted and download that onto your iPad. So I just want to talk to you about a few things before we do that this weekend. First of all, I want to say thank you. The overwhelming majority of you, almost everyone, waited. You're patient to do this and you trusted us to wait, and I really, really appreciate that. It really made this transition smoother and allowed us to really test things out before we rolled things into place. And also, I appreciate your comments, communication, ideas. They've been helpful, whether it's requesting a Nook app or something else. Keep that communication coming, because it does help us get better. So I appreciate it. And again, just keep it respectful. I definitely listen to your ideas. I want to make this initiative with the iPads the best possible so that you can learn, innovate, and create all that you need to. Okay, so the time will be today after school, so about 4 p.m. you'll be able to access it, and I'll show you where you can do that here in a few minutes. And please update at home or on another wireless network. Do not update at school. Ideally, I'd love for everyone to do it over the weekend, whether it be tonight. One, because it takes a while, so I don't want you to miss out on taking a test or something like that. You shouldn't be doing that at school, so it needs to happen outside of school hours. The expectations that I have for iOS 7. First of all of the most important apps have realigned with iOS 7. Okay, so they're ready, they're updated. We should be good. However, I know of a few that still have glitches because they've not updated to iOS 7. The apps themselves haven't. Now remember, they're not required to do it, especially some of the free ones. They maybe just create them and they don't put any money into updating them because it takes a lot of work to do that. And so we might lose a few apps when this iOS 7 update happens, but that's just the reality of the world that we live in, no matter what the technology is that we're using. If you notice some of these glitches, please let me know. I'd love to know what apps maybe don't work at all, or what apps are experiencing some challenges, but you actually should see some improvement in performance when you go to iOS 7. So how do you update? I'm going to show you how to do this here in a second, but I just want to go through a little outline. Go to your settings, click on General, click on Software Update, and then click on the prompts and agree to the terms. And make sure you have over half of your battery life, or plug it into the power source. Because when I first downloaded iOS 7 at my home, on my iPhone and iPad, it took a significant amount of time. It was a half an hour, 45 minutes that it took to do that. So if you don't have enough battery life to survive that download, you could run into some issues. So just make sure you're plugged in and you have significant power. Obviously, you must be connected to a wireless network, and again, do this at home. Don't do it at school, or you can do it at another location besides your home. And you will probably be required to download all versions of the iOS 7 update. If this doesn't happen automatically, which it probably will, but keep responding to the prompts and go through. I think there have been 3 updates. There's the original, there is a fix, and then this last fix, this third one. And so make sure you have all 3 of those. It should happen automatically, but it might not. So let me show you real quickly how to do this on your iPad. All right, here we go. And remember, keep in mind, I've already downloaded iOS 7 on my device so I can test it out and use it for teaching purposes. But you just click on Settings. You go to General over here on the left. Then you click on Software Update right here. And then it should list here your updates that you need to perform. And then you just, again, follow the prompts that it tells you, and it'll shut it down. And just once it starts working, just let it do its thing. Like, don't try to turn it on, don't try to turn it off. Just follow the prompts and let it work. And again, it could take, depending on your speed at home, it could take upwards of an hour to fully download iOS 7. So make sure you give yourself plenty of time and be patient and let it download fully. And again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to email or message through My Big Campus. And I do respond back to those, so do make sure you check, and if I ask a question, feel free to respond back. Take care and have a great day.